The Junction, 1990. I was constantly going to the Secret Hall in Cambridge, and I played a band. We played the Secret Hall, fantastic place. Saw loads of bands there. Had a fantastic, evenings watching loads of different bands, and then it was getting near the time where that was closing, which I think was in the late 1980s. And Cambridge also lost the Corn Exchange. That was being renovated because the roof was collapsing or something, so they shut it, saying it's not safe. And I saw in the 70s and 80s fantastic bands, all the punk bands, rock bands in the 70s and 80s, and without that, and then the Secret Hall was shutting, what was going to happen next? And then along came the Junction, and that was open for 2 years. And in 1992, myself and a good friend of mine, Martin, had our 30th birthdays. Yeah, so it was then the bar was separated from the main hall, so we managed to hire out the bar. We luckily knew a few people at the Junction, so we managed to do that. And we had a local band who were doing pretty well for themselves called Nutmeg, and they came and played. I had a couple of drinks and got up and did a song with them, which was quite hysterical. But I'd had a few drinks and it was my birthday, so who cares? That was fantastic. And I remember going to the States for a few months. There was a band in the States called Greenday, and I thought they were fantastic. And myself and my partner at the time, loved them. Fantastic band. And they kick it off in the States, and then all of a sudden they get booked at the Junction, which is fantastic. This and many other great gigs. But I remember coming down to see them, and the singer had, I think, broken his ankle, but he said, doesn't matter, I can still do the gig. So he turned up, and I think he was in a plaster cast. He started off on a stool, and then he got into the stuff, and he was dancing around, falling around, playing guitar, singing with a broken ankle, which is fantastic. And in a venue like the Junction, it was brilliant. Then it was, I think, venue held about 500-600 people in the main hall. It's a fantastic size, great sound, and I've seen, I don't know how many bands, I don't know, since then. So we're talking about the mid-1990s up until now, which is 25 years ago. I still come see bands now, and I go and see a variety of different bands. But during that period in the 90s, besides the bands, there was also the weekend events, which Good Times, Boogie Wonderland, and the Cotton Club, which was full of a lot of interesting chaps, not just the trousers, but it was fantastic. It was just all good fun, late drinks, loads of people I knew turned up. It was very social, which was a great thing in Cambridge. It replaced a lot of other places that had already shut, come and gone, and it just, it was an easy thing to come to, have a drink, have a dance. It was a great, and still is, a great venue. It's brilliant. I did the theatre, and I actually now live just down the road. I live just down Sheridan Road. I mean, God, if I'd moved in there, well, I've been there a while, but if I'd moved in a longer time ago, this would be even better. Just come here and then stagger home, but which I don't really stagger around much. Well, not involved with drink, but it's such a fantastic venue, and it's still here, and it's 30 years. And one thing that I did, maybe I should mention that something from the Junction has been with me, and I've been with them, or that person, for 26 years, and that is Sharon. So there's somebody that I met at the Junction and married them, and we've got a little boy. So there's another fantastic thing out of the Junction. Anyway, I could go on and on and on, so I won't. I'll just say it's a fantastic place. I'm glad it's still here, and I will keep coming here, keep watching bands. Don't do the Friday and Saturday social things, but I do love coming to see the bands, so keep going.